Good morning and welcome to this Alton Towers Resort Scarefest vlog. And if you're wondering, where am I? This is not Alton Towers. It's not. I've just woken up at the Big Blue Hotel in Blackpool. If you haven't seen my Pleasure Beach vlog, go out and check those. I've just woken up, had my breakfast, had a wash, I've packed, and I just need to go check out. I've got a roughly 2-hour drive, and I thought I'd just share, while I'm here, the awesome view to wake up to. What a view. I had just booked the standard room, a standard double room. I met with this lovely view of the big one, the Big Dipper, and the train. Gorgeous. But enough about that. I'm gonna start heading down, make my 2-hour drive, and I will see you at Alton Towers. It may not look it from this car park, but it's very, very busy. And it's very cold and very foggy. Just a nice atmosphere, but it's very busy. There was a traffic queue all the way from Alton Village up to the park entrance. Lots of coaches, still loads of cars pouring into the car park right now. Check the app, queues are at least an hour already for the major coasters. It has just gone past 11 o'clock, and to make things worse, monorail's closed, so I have to do the hike to the park entrance. I've got my mazes starting at 1 PM, so I'll get in, maybe be able to get on one ride because I've spent enough on the mazes. I'm not spending more on fast tracks, so I might do one ride and then get through a maze or two, or all three, hopefully. And here we are past the gates for a very busy Scarefest today. That is so gloomy, you can't even see the towers through the fog. Looking beautiful on Tower Street. Nice. Looking absolutely beautiful. I've gone down Tower Street. I still can't see the towers. That's how foggy it is in England today. All across the Midlands, the whole drive. Very quiet around this area though. Not many people at all. I assume maybe close towards lunch people might start coming, but I can also see from the ground why it's very unattractive to come and sit anywhere over here. Although all those benches over there do have covered flooring. This whole area doesn't, and all the cushions are absolutely soggy. Even pulling up to the hole-in-one lake, you still can't see the towers. It is that foggy today. Now I do have an idea, and that is to go on the Smiler single rider queue though, because I've got about an hour and 20 minutes until I can start doing my scare attractions. So hopefully single rider queue can take me up to that, and I can chill out a bit. Everything is just, all the queues are long. And one thing I'm not doing today is Dad's Games Panic, and that is just out of sheer morality. I'm not supporting projects like that, so I'm not spending my money on it. So that's a big skip for me today. X sector is looking great, but mind you, Oblivion is currently closed, so all the X sector traffic is going towards the Smiler. Oh, some good jawling action there. And there we have it, and good riddance to the Retro Squad. So happy to see that they've confirmed that they're getting rid of these. So I waited a little over 45 minutes, which is good considering the advertised queue time of 2 hours. So it's now 20 to 1. So I'm just considering which of them is going to be my first, whether it's going to be Tiny's Revenge or the Attic. I'm going to go have a look at the Attic. There aren't many people waiting here, but I'll kind of see which one's going to be busiest to get out of the way first. And there's the towers shrouded in fog, looking beautiful. Nice. I absolutely love Alton Towers at Scarefest, so atmospheric. And there's nobody waiting for the Attic, so I'm going to do this one first. First group in. Here we go, the Attic. First one. That was insanely good. I know it's been going on for a few years, but that's just such an effective maze to me. Loved every moment. It was dark, claustrophobic, good effects. Actors had so much energy. It was packed with actors. There were so many. You couldn't turn 1 or 2 corners without somebody being there. And it was just fantastic. And I mean, I was the first person to go through. The 2 people behind me managed to stick with me the whole time because I keep a good pace, but everybody else got lost. So now I'm going to do Darkest Depths, which is brand new to me. I haven't done it yet, so we'll see how that goes. That was really good. So well themed. The actors were really energetic, tight, packed. Great effects. As the first time going through it, it's awesome, and I know some people are getting tired of them using the same mazes, but if they can just keep on top of that and refresh it in the coming years instead of getting rid, because I think to get rid of Darkest Depths would be a huge letdown, because that was so good and I really want to do that again because it was so fun. So now 1 maze to go, and that is Tiny's Revenge. And then it's the invitation, which I have very low expectations for, but it's part of the bundle, so I'll try it because I've never done it before. Making my way into Tiny's Revenge to make 3 out of 3 pure scare mazes.
Being detained. Police at the scene have said the mines can only be described as a house of horrors.
The town of Alton Village in a crippled fear as the most dangerous skid station. Though it's time.
It's still thought to be on the loose, unfortunately.
Oh, my heart is pounding. Whew. That was so good. That was second place to the attic. I think maybe, no, they're tied. That was really, really good. And the people behind me were so slow, I ended up walking just through by myself. And I was trying to go slow so I wasn't by myself, but they went really slow. So I was just by myself for the entire end of it. So now all I have to do now is the invitation, and then I'm done. Here we go, final attraction. Considering it's right next door to the L-themed games bunker, it looks quite good. Even down to these blocks here and the gates. A lot of effort into the theming, I guess, to save the attraction. Oh, and it looks like I'm by myself. That's fun. No, it's had a negative, I won't say mixed, it's had a negative reputation in the past. But I've not done it in its previous form, so let's check it now. It's really hard to find a decently quiet place. The park is heaving, and of course the music is turned up everywhere. Now, I've just come out of the invitation, which means I've done all 4 of the 4 attraction bundle, and I'm going to play devil's advocate. A lot of people really bash the invitation, but I think for some people it will be the right attraction. The right attraction for some people, not for everybody. You know, it's a lighter scare. It's not, you're not wandering around, but you know, if the kind of claustrophobia of being in the box and not knowing what's happening and not being able to see where you are, what have you, and sounds especially, if that all gets to you, then that is going to be the attraction that's going to get you, you know. Even though it wasn't the most terrifying thing, I did feel some slight anxiety actually waiting for things to happen. So all in all, not too bad. Now, in terms of free things that I can do now, because I'm not doing Daz Games, as I've said already, not supporting projects that I don't want to see return to the park, it's just the Wicker Man Scare Zone and some of the entertainment. I'm not really looking to stay for some of the entertainment. I might do the Chosen Scare Zone. Is it the Chosen? I can't remember. The Wicker Man Scare Zone. And then I do want to get another ride on the Curse at Alton Manor. It's spooky. It's one of my favourite rides here. And then if I'm still here when it gets dark, I'll probably do the Wicker Man one again in the dark. As for being able to tell the queue times, I can't tell at the moment. I've walked all around and the app is able to tell me where I am on a map, but the app is not telling me queue times. It is heaving. So I need to find a cue board or something, because everything will be a surprise long way. So I'm going to go off and do the Wicker Man now, the Wicker Man Scare Zone, and then Curse at Alton Manor. I'll take you with me. Well, just finding out now that it opens at 5, so I've got to keep myself occupied until then. I've got a little under 3 hours to go until that opens. 2-hour queue for the Wicker Man. Absolutely heaving, but he looks great in the fog. I just need to fix the fire effects. And to go through Haunted Hollow, one of my favourite places in the park.
We have a general idea.
We have a general. Okay, so it's. Oh wait, I reckon.
So that advertised 30-minute queue time for the Cursed at Alton Manor ended up being nearly an hour. I was nearly at the end of the queue, and then they had a really long extended bit of downtime, nearly 40 minutes worth of downtime. So that added to the queue tremendously, but by the time that finished, getting onto the ride was a walk on then. So wait, 20 minutes and then 40 minutes of downtime. So I think the school groups are leaving soon, but still lots of families and still very busy. All of the main rides are over an hour long, but I thought one ride I haven't done in years is the Congo River Rapids, so I'm going to give that a go and see the waterfalls back in action.
You must enjoy our stay at the back. Sorry.
Please remain seated. These are one.
Okay, so I did the River Rapids. It may not be much of a soaker, but it was a spinner. It was quite forceful, spinny and bumpy. It was actually a really fun time going on the Congo River Rapids after all these years. That kind of intensity plus the waterfalls working is what sets that apart from Rumba Rapids at Thorpe Park and probably makes it one of the better rapids in the country, not that there's many of them. Now I came over for some chicken and just to sit down for a bit because my feet are killing me. But then I just noticed Oblivion, that's been closed all day, did a test. So I'm going to check if Oblivion's going to be reopening, because if it does, there aren't many people outside, so it might be quite a quick wait. And then if not, I might do Smiler single rider again, or possibly go straight over to the burial ground zone, but we'll see about Oblivion first. As I suspected, they are testing Oblivion to open it later this afternoon. However, the guy did say that it could be at least an hour minimum. Not even at least an hour, it will be longer than an hour until it's done. So I'm going to go check out burial grounds. fun. That was really well themed. Very light on the scares, but really well themed. Some good actors in there. Not bad for a free attraction. I'd love to see them do much more of that in the future. Because they only waited 3 minutes to get in. Possibly longer at night.
So you'll be primed for every scare. Welcome to our haunted house. Around each bend, something waits to pop out. 1,000 horrors are lurking within to frighten you right out of your skin.
Now, as much as I'd love to stay and get in a night ride or two, depends. The queues are still very long. There's only 3 hours left in the park day. I think I've reached the point where I'm no longer having fun. Not Alton Towers' fault. I'm just tired. And I mean, I've done the Smiler, I've done the Curse of Alton Manor, I've done all the mazes, I've done the Scare Zone, and just threw in the Congo River Rapids for a little bit of extra fun. So I'm going to start making my way over to the car now. Looks like hopefully the monorail has reopened, because my feet are killing me. I'm parked really close to the monorail station. That's where I was put, which is great if you get the monorail, awful if you're walking, because it's as far as possible to walk. So I'm going to start heading out now, and I'll see you back near the car. Okay, I lied. I started to make my way through the gift shop, and by the time I got out, the sun has been setting. It's looking dark. So I'm gonna go single ride to the Smiler. Might take about an hour. Hopefully it'll be pretty dark by then, so I can say I've done a Smiler night ride. I need to stop changing my mind. I was just at the park exit and I went, no, I'm gonna go on. So I'm gonna be really tired. Oh well. I can't believe I put on a whole sad show I was about not having fun anymore. I'm so glad that I did that. 40 minutes in the single rider queue. And that was an incredible night ride. So good. It warmed up so well and just total sensory overload. I was so dizzy by the end. Amazing. So now I'm actually having fun again. Gonna go do burial grounds at night and take you through again. pitch black. That was so dark. Oh my god! Oh, she came up right behind me. My god. Okay, absolutely brilliant at night. Atmosphere, amazing. Hiding in the dark, really cool. Couple of really good scares in there. And that tunnel, that's pitch black, that was worrying enough. First time I went through during the day, even darker. Couldn't see a thing. That was brilliant. Give me more of that. More of that. Alton Towers. More of that. Really good. Okay, I was going to go do a little walk through Haunted Hollow, do the Curse at Old Manor again, because it's Scarefest. It's spooky, but it is closed. And considering I waited an hour for it before with a 40-minute downtime, I don't know how long this downtime will be. And I've already done it. So I am actually going to head home now because I'm exhausted and my feet are killing. So monorail ride back home. If there's one thing you can't do with Scarefest, it's fault the atmosphere. Sure, the theming for Halloween may be focused a lot on Tower Street, not elsewhere, but everywhere you go in this park, there's great lighting, great ambience, and great atmosphere. Okay, I forgot to do any kind of outro or whatever for this video, so here it is. I had a pretty good time. I mean, I think all the theme parkness and stuff has made me ill, doing so much over the course of just a few days, but it's been about a week now, had time to reflect on it. Is it a stale event? Could consider it stale. If you go every year, it's going to be a bit of a stale one. But for me, as somebody who doesn't go to Scarefest every year, even though I'd like to, it's still very fun, very exciting. The scare mazes are awesome. So yeah, really good time. That's probably had some of the biggest scares I've had all season. Spoiler for the Fright Nights video. But some of the biggest scares I've had all season were at Scarefest. And so, would I like to see them get rid of any of those mazes? No, not really. Would I like to see them add more? Yes, I would. It would keep everybody happy then. I think if you haven't been to Scarefest in a few years, that was definitely a great event to go to. Sorry, it's come out a bit late. Can't recommend it for this year. But hopefully for next year it continues to just be even better. Perhaps have something Nemesis related or Phalanx related. That would be awesome. Anyway, Halloween season is officially over and dead. Apart from, in my mind, spiritually, it's still spooky season for a while. But anyway, I've still got Fright Nights video coming, and then I'm working on planning on some of my kind of closed season videos, and possibly some extra trips for things that are open during the festive season. Might go to Chessington or Legoland or the likes. Hyde Park Winter Wonderland, would love to go there this year. Haven't been there for years and years, so would like to go there. So anyway, thank you for watching. Give it a like, comment, subscribe, etc. Would help out a bunch. See you.